Star Wars Battlefront 2. The war is just beginning. Hi, it's Thermal Imploder, and before we get this video started, drop a like in this video, because it means a lot, the support, and thank you, and consider subscribing too, because I make daily Star Wars videos, so let's hop into it. There is some new Star Wars Battlefront 2 news that has just come out, so right off the front, it says new updates are on the way. So yes, this is kind of obvious. It means we are going to be getting a lot more updates as expected. Also, there is some stuff written on the page, and I'll be reading that to you right now. So let's get started. It's been an eventful few months for Star Wars fans, hasn't it? Star Wars: The Last Jedi swept into theaters, and millions of players lived out their Star Wars fantasies in Star Wars Battlefront 2 with the release of The Last Jedi season. The Resistance's brave freedom fighters and the First Order's imposing stormtroopers engaged in desperate showdowns on Crate over 156 million times, while X-Wings and TIE Fighters chased each other through the skies above Dequar. Together, you completed over 10 million quests for your factions. 58% of you chose to join Captain Phasma and the First Order, while 42% of you fought alongside Finn and the Resistance. And to quote Luke Skywalker on the salt-covered planet of Crate, the war is just beginning. The most recent update added Iden's TIE LN fighter as a hero starfighter and incorporated the Crate map into blast mode. The next few months are packed with massive additions to Star Wars Battlefront 2. So that's the first thing they say, and basically they're just summing up some of the stuff that they've added, and The Last Jedi season and talking about it. Now this right here, on this next part, is going to be big news, and yeah, so let's get started. So here we go. We're working on a revamped progression system. Your feedback has been essential here, and we are preparing significant changes to progression that will address many of the things we've seen players asking for. We'll be sharing more details about these changes in March. A game mode called Jetpack Cargo is coming in February. 2 teams of 8 players equipped with jetpacks compete in Jetpack Cargo, a frantic, fast-paced way to play. This mode will only be available for a limited time, so don't miss it. A new season is coming soon. We've learned a lot from the first season of content from Star Wars Battlefront 2, and we're integrating those insights into our plans moving forward. We know you're waiting for details on what's coming in the next season, and we'll have more to tell you soon. Our goal has always been to create the best possible experience, taking into account the feedback of our fans to continue to evolve and grow Star Wars Battlefront 2. On behalf of everyone on the Star Wars Battlefront 2 team, may the Force be with you, and we will see you on the battlefront. So, simply based off of that, of course, we have the name now to what I was calling before Jump Cargo. It is called Jetpack Cargo. Also, they are working on the progression system, and we'll get more info about this in March, so it probably won't be coming for a while, most likely. But yes, so that is that, and also, they are working on the game and stuff, and I personally feel like all of this information is great. And also, I've been looking at Twitter today, and have noticed that Dennis has been tweeting a lot about Star Wars prequels, and I will be reading some of his tweets. That moment when you realize you should have been asleep an hour ago, but you're stuck watching Clone Wars trailers on YouTube, hashtag for the Republic, hashtag bring back season 7. Honestly, I can't agree more with Dennis, but Dennis tweeted that, and then after that, he wrote, at Cap Austria, no hints, I'm expressing my love for the show that cemented my love for Star Wars. Then after that, at Star Wars Battlefront updates, I want you troopers to remember We are shoulder to shoulder on those front lines, brothers. Then he wrote at Ian Clo 18, revenge is not the Jedi way. I am no Jedi. And then after that, somebody wrote, you prove time and time again, Dennis, that you are the best person for the job. Incredible taste and correct opinions. Hashtag bring back season 7. And Dennis retweeted that. And then he also wrote at Lionel FC and at Stars Battlefront Updates. I'm not hinting at anything tonight. I'm just hanging out. I realize you're eager for everything to come out now, but it's going to take a while. We have some cleaning up to do before we get to the good stuff. Hang in there. Next, he says, as Stars Battlefront Updates, progression and career is first on the list. Obviously, we'll try to keep you entertained with some light content until we're ready for the big stuff later on. That obviously is saying that we will be getting more content, though, before the next season. He also says, that being said, I'll make no secrets that one day I'd like to collaborate with at Dave Filoni. You are the legend, sir. Also, at Nicolo, at a bunch of people, you are a bold one. He says, and then also, but just based off of this, he's talking a lot about Star Wars: The Clone Wars, so I think this obviously will prove something, because before on Twitter, I've never heard him talking this much about Clone Wars, so I think he might be saying he's not hinting towards anything, but I don't think he can hide it. Even if he isn't, it's obvious we will be getting some Clone Wars content. So I'm very happy about that. And also, he says, BTW, this article made my week. He said a bunch of stuff. Thank you. And all this stuff. And Battlefront and how make it better 2018 is going to be huge. Hang in there. So he does say that 2018 is going to be a big year and stuff, so that is really good. That will mean that we will be getting a lot of content, most likely. He also says, and remember, you can kill me, but you will never destroy me. It takes strength to resist the dark side. Only the weak embrace it. Good night. And then, basically, he goes to sleep, but he never before really has talked this much about Star Wars, the Clone Wars, I have to say. So, even if he isn't hinting towards it, he definitely is saying some stuff about it, and that definitely is some good, important stuff. So yeah, this is not confirming Clone Wars, but is confirming that there will be some Clone Wars content, because he obviously is watching it, and watching it right now, well, that simply is saying he probably is watching it just so he knows everything to add for the game. He's also saying quotes and stuff, and I honestly feel like I'm not going to say it, but I think chances are pretty high that the next season, aka Season 2, is going to be the Clone Wars. Or the prequels. So, based off of this, he does have, it could be just Clone Wars, and it could just be prequels. They could do two separate things. I don't know, I bet it'll just be prequels, but it also might be Clone Wars. But I haven't heard too much about the prequels and more about the Clone Wars part of the prequels in the TV series, and I personally hope that they actually do add something like that, and that would be really cool. I don't know, we will find out though. And also the next season, we will be getting more content coming in before the next season, they do say, so that is really good. And about jetpack cargo, I personally feel like this only being there for part of it, I personally don't think that the game mode is too good, because I personally like the other game mode, but having a game mode and then just taking it away, I personally do not like that, and I'm not a fan of that. But that is just my opinion. So comment down below in the comments what you think about it. And by the way, thank you if you're still in the video this long. And put down in the comments too if you're still watching right now. Hashtag watch the full video. And I'll give you a shout out next video. So yeah, so thanks for watching this video, and I will be seeing you tomorrow.